PanicDots.com.
What about ye?
Okay, welcome to episode 3 of Audio Picnic. Once again, locked in on a shit day. I'm sorry, that's wrong.
It's a beautiful day.
Locked in on a beautiful day.
That more wrong.
Yeah.
Beautiful spring
We're in
day.
another sunny day to sit in here, sweating on each other. But again, it's me, Colin Geddis. I've got Rick Crothers. Say hello.
Hello.
And
Don't forget the W.
What about ye? That's my new catchphrase.
You should put that in the video and put it on the internet. It'd be brilliant. And then loads of people will shout it to you in the street from taxis. And Daniel Watson.
Hello.
There, yeah. Probably drop some noise in after there. Some crowd noise.
Or like a tire bursting.
Or a plane crashing. So I've been instructed by Rick just to jump straight into a song in case we talk too much shit.
It's a bit late.
What's the first song?
Two-Door Cinema Club, I Can Talk.
Yeah!
Was Two-Door Cinema Club with I Can Talk, who are doing really well at the minute.
Brilliant.
As we all know.
Brilliant song.
Daniel, love that song.
Yeah.
It's a bit different from the Dylan.
It is a bit different, but it's akin to Susan Boyle.
It's it's a welcome
Did
change.
you just say the word akin?
I did. I'm going to try to get
should be in jail.
kindred.
Should we mention now that Rocky, the producer, now has mic?
Yeah.
Live.
Live.
He decided to take the best mic and all for himself, and he's got a nice pop shield and all over there.
Yep.
It's actually quite fancy, yeah. I like it.
Oh, listen to that voice.
Sounds pretty creamy.
Soothing.
It's my radio voice.
Rocky, have you ever heard of a place called Dungannon?
That's not funny, Colin. That's not funny.
So what's this section called Bant?
Uh,
Where we just talk
Banter?
Yeah,
talk
you know-
shit about ourselves as if people
because-
care.
Only because we don't know. We don't have anything else to talk
Only
about.
because we're grossly underprepared.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
basically why.
Finger on the pulse at all
Are we
times.
going to talk about Daniel being mobbed?
Yeah.
Are we?
I think so.
You had exams last week?
Yes, I did, Colin. Thanks for mentioning.
Yes. How
How
did that
did-
go
how
for you?
did
How did that go for you?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Oh, don't talk to me about exams.
Exams, schmick schmams. But
That doesn't really roll off the tongue as well as
Don't worry about it.
other shit.
But yeah,
Did you get mobbed?
I sort of prepared myself for not getting mobbed. So
Gun?
basically- but
Fake beard?
It was kind of my mortified moment of the week came up because I walked down.
If you want to check that out on mortifiedmomentoftheweek.com where he blogs it.
Presented by him at home. It was, I was walking around Botanic, and my new tactic is basically to put the earphones in so that nobody talks to me.
Good
So I
idea.
put them into the iPhone. But with the iPhone is whenever you shuffle the songs, you have to shake it. So I was basically walking down the street, hand in my pocket, and the looks. I didn't realise it at first. But whenever like the beggars outside Botanic give you a wrong look, you know you're doing something.
He kept getting a song he didn't like, so he just
Yeah.
going
Because there's only one, so I have about 15 songs on it, and only one of them.
You've got a fucking iPhone and you've got 15 songs on it.
About 15 songs because I have an iPod
Transfer.
and an iPad and an iPitch and an iPatch.
eyeball.
But anyway,
I have an eye infection.
speaking of which,
No, well, we finished your story.
I was yeah,
Have we?
not really.
Go on ahead then.
No, that was it.
Oh, right,
So I
okay.
was stimulating masturbation down the Botanic Garden.
Nice one.
Wasn't too bad because there's other people out of the street with their knobs out anyway.
Yeah.
Outside Starbucks, ran out of cream.
Sometimes you do that though when you're like looking for change at the bottom of your pocket and you can't walk into it, so you stop in the middle of the street, like hunched over, touching your crotch.
Yeah, your tongue like sticking out, so it's like it looks even more wrong.
And you know there's only coppers in there, and you just go, oh.
You know, you know there's like £14 coins, but you just keep bringing out 2p's, so you have to dig deeper.
So I was mortified to say the least.
Mortified moment of the week.
What about yours, Colin?
The eyeball.
At the eyeball, there'll be a picture posted up probably with
Yeah.
this podcast with a picture of my delicious eye at the minute, which
It's on its moons.
it's on its moons.
Does it hurt?
It's on the bleed. No, it's not. It doesn't hurt. No, it's just a bit red.
It's a shame.
Yeah,
But it's not like a red eye, it's like a...
it's blood in the eye. That's what it
Yeah.
looks like.
Bloodshot eye.
It's not pink eye. I tell you that for sure.
What is pink eye?
It's when someone farts directly into your eye and you get like poo particles in your eye.
Is that what it is? I thought it was just the wind of it coming in.
Pink eye thought it was a cartoon. That changed my approach.
No, but apparently that's what it is. If you get like if you get
Pink eye in
shit,
the brain and pink eye.
if you get shit in your eye, like
Shut up. That's not what it is.
that, I saw it in a film, so it must be true.
Apocalypse Now.
It was on South Park. You sure you didn't get that from South Park or
I
something?
don't know.
Oh yeah, there was a complete episode about that. Yeah.
But I don't think it was anything to do with crap in your eye.
No. Have I to tell you
Yeah,
where I
that
got the
wouldn't be
red
like
eye?
South Park.
Sorry?
I wouldn't be like South Park at all. Feces in your eye.
How did you get your eye?
I was drinking, I was at a party, and I had about 10 funnels of beer, and then I had one right
Frat boy style?
frat boy style, yeah, it was crazy.
Chug, chug,
Dude,
chug.
dude, bro, I need more Bud Light. I've only had 2. But the last funnel had vodka and like apple sours in it. Which,
nice.
Have you ever used one of those funnels?
No.
You don't drink anyway.
Not for drinking purposes anyway.
No. Colonic. Yeah. Colonic Gardens. Anyway, you fill it up with beer and see when you open the tap, it just comes flying down the tube like. It's like getting raped in the throat with an eel. Just straight down. And then it came up with in the same fashion. Just and I was so
Straight after?
I was so hungover the next day that I didn't look in the mirror, and then I just looked and there was a little red dot in the eye. Which is bled out now, and I look like Terminator. Ridiculous.
It is weird.
Yeah. What other banter do we have? How did that tour go?
Tour was amazing with General Fiasco and Kids in Glass Houses. Absolutely loved it until the last 2 or 3 days were like there was no hotel, no sleeping or anything. Well, you could have slept in the van, but it was like really hard to sleep in. And still now, my sleeping is really messed up. Like
I saw your
night,
Facebook post like
awful.
if I don't fall asleep, I'm gonna murder a person.
Like I woke up at 2 a.m. and couldn't get to sleep again. I got to sleep again about like 7:30 this morning, and then had to be here for like 11. It's really messed up.
That's crap.
You know,
Yeah.
you usually go to bed quite late anyway.
Well, yeah, but
Because you're a socialite,
showing
your face.
then shut up.
Hey guys, I'm here.
But on tour, it was quite good. You know, you kind of go to bed like about 3 or whatever, which is okay.
Yeah.
And you know, you'd have to get up early, and it was good just until the last 3 days, where it was like we had to go from the west to the east of England, like 3 times in the space of 2 days, which is like the full day driving to a gig, back the other side to a gig, back the other side to a gig. Do you know, it was just
Who's their manager? Jesus.
it was because it was a break. The normal tour would have been fine, but it was like a break off the tour to do a different festival.
Oh, right.
So and they need to go back. To
Where
the proper tour.
are Kids in Glass Houses from?
They're a Welsh band.
Are they?
Carlisle, Cardiff.
Why did I think they were American?
They sound quite American.
Ah, right. I was gonna say.
We should have played one of their songs.
How long were you away for?
2 weeks.
I think what everyone wants to know is how many times did you get to change your pants while you were on tour?
Just one
One change.
Did you actually get to meet Frankie from the Saturdays?
Me and Frankie headed off
That's not cool.
big time.
Who's
Oh, it
Frankie?
was good.
Is that a dude or?
She's
You
a
don't know Frankie
girl.
from the Saturdays?
She's
They're not my
beautiful.
favourite band. Won't lie to you.
Well, that's not really the
Just-
band that
Yeah.
people are interested in. Like.
Just Google her.
Did she used to be in S Club Juniors?
Yeah.
Did she?
Yeah, did you not know that?
Yeah, she
Didn't
is pretty.
follow
Hot.
them.
Yeah, it's a bit weird because like you kind of look at S Club Juniors, you look at her now, you kind of feel wrong if you like her, but you know.
Well, what?
Nah, it's okay. She's beautiful. Like
Very attractive woman. Speaking of which, what about what about this site you've set up?
what?
Stuffforyoureyes.com.
We're not talking
Titsforyoureyes.com.
We're not talking about.
I like the way you
This ring you've started?
yeah, I like the way you started off. Stuff for your eyes. It was like, oh, wee bit of naked, wee bit of stuff about the iPad and weird tattoos and feels and all, and then it just fucking bottlenecked down. It was like, fuck all that shit. We're just showing tits.
I
But
thought
by the way, I mean, if you wanted sex on your website, hello.
do you want to do a wee
He is
shoot?
eye candy for
I
that
am
sort of,
fucker.
Colin is eye candy for that sort of I'm not sure lesbian group. That sort of I like rug, but not the munch. Just a nourishing nibble will be fine. And I'm the elderly's pin-up boy. A young Alan Tishmarsh.
Look at this wee fit young boy here.
Reminds me of it reminds me so much of Richard White.
In his younger day.
He can count.
He's a young Bruce Forsyth.
No.
So you don't want to talk about the website?
We're not talking about
Why not?
Who's the
Why
people
not?
you get the model?
No, it's like
you just drag them from the street and stick a sticker on them.
Tell us how much money it's turning over.
fuck off.
$1. $1. You can't even spend $1. I love that. Just the ads down the side as well, they crack me up. Do you want a fucking 16-inch dick? Tough
What's
luck.
the website?
This is Photoshop. What's the website? It's mortifyingmomentoftheweek.com. Blog week 2. I was smashing the pie off another tune here.
Yes. Blood Red Shoes.
Blood Red Shoes. What's it called? Don't Ask. It's a fucking tune.
Blood Red Shoes, Don't Ask, off their new album.
That's my tune of the week, by the way.
Tune of the week.
On my unofficial tune of the week thought that I had once.
Mine's Cliff Richard, Millennium Prayer.
You're about 10 years late for that.
Well, never too late to get into Christ.
Never too late to get into Christ.
I think that's in the Bible.
Yeah.
Section.
The really jargon version.
New section. The papers. Ding, ding,
The
ding, ding.
papers.
We bought a bunch of papers, and apparently there's nothing in them.
On.
Dan, tell the people at home what papers you bought to get information.
Well, folks, the Racing Post, which
That's a
is
classic.
it's 170. I spent on. There's fuck all in it.
170?
It's 170.
You could have bet that on a
Or
horse.
if you're a Euro fan, 250. Fermanagh Herald
The Fermanagh Herald.
and the Independent, which was bought over recently for £1 by some Russian magnate, I think.
What was bought for £1?
The Independent.
Why?
From a Russian
'Cause
magnet.
it's not a very good paper.
Did he not really grasp the fucking exchange rate? I give you £1.
Bare fucking plain
Yeah.
front page, look.
Yep.
That just doesn't appeal to the kids at all.
No.
So, we've got a section called papers, and we're having nothing to talk about from the papers.
It's sort of an ironic section.
Yeah. It's called the papers,
It's an
but
oxymoron.
we're talking about cars.
There was only a paper about ATM machines, and it was about the way in Northern Ireland, a lot of people have went up to ATM machines with a forklift and drove the forklift in and fucked off with the cash.
No.
And no,
Yeah.
I just told you.
It happens loads.
Yeah, but they're going to be going down the road in a fucking forklift at about 13 mile an hour with an ATM attached
just
to it.
scoop it out, stick it in a truck, zoom off.
The great thing
Leave
was,
the
there was
forklift
there was like a document, like one of them panorama things about it, and they were like, "Oh, these people are evil geniuses." They're like, "No, they have a fucking forklift."
Yeah.
That's what it was. But in Toronto, there's these guys like ATM gangs. There's like 4 of them, and they go about, and instead of using it, their tactic is to go up to someone using an ATM machine and squirt feces in their face.
Get the old pink eye. Ask them how you get
I
pink
know.
eye.
I haven't lifted money in 3 weeks. What?
But they have like a gang, like they delegate positions. One's
Who squirts the shit?
the gang. Like,
To get the money
it's
off the
like
people, or
delegate
they just
positions.
they're just in it for the crack?
Well, this is what happens.
Pardon the pun.
They have different positions. One of them carries the shit, one squirts the shit, one cleans the shit off the woman, and then the other one fucks off with the cash. Like the ringleader fucks off with the cash.
The ringleader. That's his name.
But there's no need for feces if
Yeah.
that's what you're doing.
But I don't understand. They
Just
squirt the
squirt it with
shit,
jam
squirt
or
the
something.
shit on them. Someone comes up and goes, "Oh, I'm sorry," wipes the shit off
That's
them.
what it does. I don't know
No,
if they're retarded.
they
or...
come along as like a passerby or some shit.
No, that's what it is. They squirt people with feces and they go, "There seems to be shit on you. Let me wipe that off." And then the other guy goes around and steals like the purse or whatever.
Wait a minute, like,
That's what happens.
how did they squirt it? Is it like...
Well, they must have a-
Super soaker filled with
Yeah,
shite.
that's what I was going to say. Is it like a toothpaste
a
tub or
pipette of
something?
shite. Just draw it
Excuse
out.
me, you've got shit on you.
I do beg your pardon. You seem to have fecal matter on your face.
As if you tell someone that
I know.
shit on them, you just be.
Excuse
Stay
me,
away
excuse
from
me, excuse me. Only if it was a bird shit. If it looked like
Excuse me, shit.
like human shit hit them on the shoulder, you'd be going, "You probably deserve that."
Either that or else someone threw a croissant on their shoulder. Either or. The croissant. There was one time I took a shit and I turned around and thought that looks quite like a croissant. I didn't flush it down for 2 weeks. I took a camera picture of it. Anyway. Do you look at your shit whenever you...
No.
No.
Well,
You just let the bathwater out?
And then pushes it down the plug with his toes and has the cat licking off.
I'm getting some abuse today.
Oh dear.
You're taking it well, big boy.
All this talk of shit. What other stories? Please tell the Ric Flair one. That was funny.
I didn't really know what it was. I just looked at the headline and it was like
Woo! Ric Flair beats his wife.
Ric Flair in court for domestic abuse.
He's beating his
Wonder
house
if
up.
he like jumped off the sofa and like power slammed her or some shit.
Just smacks her with like a road sign.
Ric Flair beats his wife repeatedly with a collapsible acoustic guitar. She said, "Please stop." He beat her again, and then he hit her on the
The
head
ring announcer
with a
fucked up.
tinfoil chair.
JR was like, "Oh God, oh my God."
I'm gonna have another stroke.
Imagine he like
face is
rang him and he put him on like loudspeaker and he was like, "No, stop it! Oh my god! Oh my god!" Loudspeaker like, over the phone.
Call the ambulance.
Oh, wrestling was so
ambulance.
shit. It was awful.
Any more news stories?
No, I don't think anybody. anything
News
else
just
happened.
in from Facebook here.
Good.
Why did Daniel delete his Facebook?
What did Daniel?
That's you.
Don't know. No, because it's pointless.
Okay.
I mean, you go on, and I don't really. I mean, generally, I don't like people, so I don't really want to go on and look at what people are saying to me. Really, I don't really know why I started in the first place.
Oh.
I mean,
it is a pervert's paradise. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Ding.
It's always good just if you need to tell somebody something and they're, you can't phone them or anything.
I think it's great.
It's good.
It's a good
What do
way
you
to
mean you
see
can't
what's
phone
happening.
them?
Shameless self-promotion.
What do you mean you can't phone them or anything? Where do you live? The Sahara?
Yeah.
It's shite.
Morse
There's no
code.
use
Yeah.
for it at all.
Yeah.
What do you use it for apart from perving on
Pervin.
pervin?
Pervin and staying in touch with people without like too much effort.
Yeah, that's what you got a phone for.
No, but it's not. That's
Well,
for
what do you use
like
a phone
Because you
for?
can't phone
Instant.
someone up who you haven't seen in 5 years and be like, "Hi, and pretending
Yeah,
that I'm
you
still
can-
interested."
Do you know?
But if it's Facebook, you go, "All right, mate,
You can see what everyone's up to.
doing well."
Who's going
You've
where?
changed. Yeah.
What you can stay away from. See, you should be using it for that.
Oh, it's pointless.
I know when you get people sit. Someone left me one time and it was like, "Jesus, you look different since the last time I seen you." From a girl who left our school in 5th year, which would make that about 7 years ago. I was like, "Really? I've changed in 7 years.
What
I
a
feel so
dick.
old."
What a dick. I hate her.
I probably should have
Fuck off.
left like a suicide note or something, like a suicide thing before I deactivated it.
I'm totes gonna kill myself, lol.
That's what I said to Colin. That's like internet suicide. Because like Facebook should be like, when you're born, you should be given one. And it's like your birth certificate. And then, when you delete it.
Yeah, but nobody fucking frapes your birth certificate.
They could.
He was born on
Unless you're
26th
Barack
of my dick in 1980.
Lols.
Lol, Rafflecopter. What does that even mean? Fucking hell.
Anyway,
Meanwhile, back in the ranch.
In a shiter note,
Oh,
on a shiter note,
Rocky reviews.
Rocky reviews. Rocky watches
reviews,
every film that
Rocky
ever has
reviews.
been released.
Not particularly, but
Not particularly.
I seen
How many films have you seen this week?
what was the last film you seen?
Robin Hood
What do you think?
in the cinema. It was actually
Is his voice Irish? Does it sound Irish?
I don't even know what it is. It's like a mixture between Australian, English, and Irish. It's so bad. Like the acting in it it's pretty good, but I don't like it. I didn't like it.
Sure, he cracked up in an interview, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I just went completely crazy and stuff.
What
Or,
Went completely Christian Bale on something.
What we do in
interviewer,
interviews echoes in eternity.
The interviewer
Punched her in the
went,
face, then left.
The interviewer went. He went. Oh, you sound a bit Irish, and he was like, "No, fucking don't."
I'm Indian. What was that?
No, fucking did. Gandhi. Sorry, reprisal of
That was a Geordie Gandhi.
Gandhi.
Pet.
did you know Panic Dots does its own film podcast? So for more
No, we don't.
movie news and gossip, go and listen to that.
Who does that?
3 amazing people: Ross Thompson, Andrew Moore, and Laura Shearer. And it'll be out around the same time as this. They're all brilliant. They're all like
Yeah.
pros. Like we're not professionals. They are.
What are you talking about?
I was just saying they do.
I was born to do this.
They do a really good podcast.
We don't
What they
have
just
any
said about
material.
talk about films.
Yeah,
Oh, fair enough.
it's good.
Very
Just
good.
get involved if you're interested.
Not really, but anyway.
Well, whatever. Just
What
leave it at
evs?
that.
I'm not a film buff.
So,
Do you take steroids?
how many Rocky stars out of 5 would you give it?
I say barely reached 3.
Barely reached 3.
Yeah.
Are they trying to be really epic?
No.
Like Gladiator?
It's just boring. It's just really boring.
Really?
Yeah, like it really is. It's just like there's less action on it, and then there's like random kids that pop out somewhere. Ross said about that last time. It's just I don't like it.
Is there no quotes like Gladiator?
No.
I'm robbing his hood and his Maximus.
Let me de-sheath my sword. De-sheath.
De-sheath?
De-sheath. Take it out.
That's not it. Is it not
It is a fucking word.
unsheath?
I don't know. Re-fee. In.
Right, next tune,
Anything.
please.
Yeah.
Any
Because I'm
suffix,
going
any
to fucking
prefix?
hang myself.
This takes it down a wee notch.
Band of Horses?
Yeah, Band of Horses. A song called Factory. It's beautiful.
More facial hair than a fucking
Richard.
old people's home. Go.
Oh shit!
Is that us all relaxed now after Band of Horses?
That's a good tune.
I'm relaxed.
That's my single of the month,
Really?
which is better than your single of the week because it's
Well, I'm
over a
busier.
longer period. Like your eye. Period eye.
So, are we going to talk about people dying and shit like that?
Yes,
Who all's died this week?
Dennis Hopper,
Yeah.
Gary Oldman.
What you talking about, Crothers? That was too... I'm embarrassed to say that.
I said Gary Oldman.
Oh,
So I'm the idiot.
There's up again. John Travolta died this weekend as well.
Who?
Yeah,
John Travolta.
John Travolta.
John Travolta died.
Yeah, Dennis Hopper and
Are you serious?
Are you kidding me?
Plane crash.
Oh,
his own
Being
plane.
serious.
You're
They had 2 planes. He crashed in one of them. Where were you?
John Travolta's
John
dead.
Travolta, as in Grease Lightning,
Oh,
is dead.
But then
Stain.
his son got like died.
Yeah, you're not linking the two, are you?
Oh no.
Sun rose up, some sort of Macbeth revenge. Yeah, he's dead.
John Travolta's dead.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was gutted.
oh. Broken Arrow.
I'm only joking.
Are you?
You fucking welts.
I love jokes when people say someone's dead.
I love
They're the
jokes in
funniest.
general.
I hate when they drag them out for like 2 days, and then you get a text that's like, "Oh, by the way, I'm only joking." You went off and like told.
Especially when
half the
it's
country,
someone told you one of your close friends has died or something.
No,
I'm only joking, I'm alive.
No, it wasn't John Travolta, it was John Cleese.
Yeah, that was sad news.
John Cleese's dead.
Yeah.
Are you?
You're the most gullible
John-
bastard in the world.
John Cleese is dead.
Well, I don't know. They've been
No,
knocking
he's
them
not.
out. They've been knocking them off this week. Everyone's fucking
I've
died.
been knocking them off this week as well. High five.
High five. No thanks. So
Yeah.
Coleman's dead.
Coleman's dead.
What'd he die of? Different stroke. Oh.
Oh, hello.
That's awful.
Is it a regular stroke? No, it's a different stroke.
The easiest gig has
Talking
to
about
be,
brothers.
the easiest gig has to be the guy that carries his coffin.
Yeah. They put it on a skateboard.
It's like a server with a waiting tray.
Well, so using some sort of seamless link, we're going to go from talking about dead people to some strange deaths that I found on the internet. Once again, typed in strange deaths. First click comes up there. Because I'm a workhorse.
Research king.
Yeah, I'll find you anything. I'll find you whatever you want.
One click Geddis.
These aren't. Some of these are actually pretty brutal, like, but I'll read them out anyway.
That's what we're here for.
Yep. Gives you their names as well, which is quite funny, and the date. So any of them that seem to be sort
Don't
of
make it too dark.
okay. Boris. This guy called Boris, a film director, died while shooting the TV program World War III or something. Whatever. It never got finished. No one watched it. And he walked into the tail rotor blade of a helicopter and chopped his head off.
Wait a minute. Who shouted cut afterwards?
Oh, Rocky!
Take 2, bits of your body home separately.
I'll be remembered for that one.
That's a good one.
I'll just rattle through them actually. Vladimir Smirnov, an Olympic champion fencer, died of a brain damage. I think I have a brain damage. 9 days after his opponent's foil snap during a match penetrated his mask, pierced his eyeball, and entered his brain.
I don't even know.
That's what
happened.
that'll teach you for doing some shit like fencing. Who
laughed
does that anyway?
I laughed at the word penetrate and missed the rest of it.
You didn't miss much.
Immature fuck. After the word tit there.
Can you hear this? This one's good. A factory owner in Rhode Island was injured in a factory explosion which toppled every wall except one. After being treated for wounds, he went back to examine the damage, and the final wall fell on him and killed him.
Oh dear.
Oh,
That's what they say.
what a dickhead. Kenneth, or Mr. Hands,
Hippie
as his
bastard.
friends call him, from Washington. They're all from Washington. They're all fucking stupid. Died of acute peritonitis. Is that how you say that? After numerous occasions without injury. Sorry, I've skipped the line.
Do you want a card?
Take
Put it
two.
underneath.
The writing's so small. There's 400 of them here. Guy from Washington died of acute peritonitis after seeking out and receiving anal intercourse from a stallion. An act he had engaged in previously on numerous occasions without injury.
That's rough.
So he'd been just taking it up the arse
Maybe.
from the stallion all the time, and then one day, bit too much.
He's just like, but it's never
bucked
happened
him.
before.
It bucked him, literally.
Get that bucked.
Get that bucked. Fucking pick it off the floor and take it to the... guy in Korea, 28 years old, died after playing the video game StarCraft for 50 hours on the trot in an internet cafe. What a fucking dickhead.
Did he die in the cafe?
Yeah, he just
Did he
keeled
just
over.
die in the game? Like, oh shit, I lost. Yeah, more.
Put another 50 yen in. I don't know what they use in Korea. Probably not yen at all. That's
Children.
Japan.
So the-
Take my last
You've
chance.
probably heard this one before. Jennifer Strange, 28-year-old, died of water intoxication while trying to win a Nintendo Wii in a competition called Hold Your Wii for a Wii.
oh yeah.
And her brain got all poisoned with water and she died.
Oh, you know what's the worst thing about that? She actually came second.
You know what the worst thing about that? She had big tits.
What a shame.
What a shit.
Let's just say
But
that.
surely you would piss yourself before your brain would fucking erupt.
Yeah.
What sort of...
Obviously not, though.
What do you mean, obviously not?
Because it hasn't.
Yeah, but if you were that busting for a piss, you would piss
So you
yourself...
should go to your parents. Here, do you know what? I have a theory. Maybe she's still alive.
No, but like, you would definitely piss yourself before that shit would happen.
But you wouldn't. It didn't. She's dead.
Well, it's obviously what happened there. is
That's
just,
the shit thing was she probably keeled over and died, shat and pissed herself anyway. And they're like, oh Jesus,
that
just
packet.
take the wee, it's crap anyway.
like Pakistan.
It's called a wee.
like that
She
Pakistan.
needed a
cricket.
wee.
Did you not hear
Yeah, did you?
it was called
There was
Wee
mild
Hold your-
laughter. There was mild laughter at the start, but there wasn't it. Did you miss that joke? Get out.
right, I'm gonna blast on here. 76-year-old man was killed when an ambulance stretcher he was strapped to rolled out of the ambulance and off the side of a
Cliff.
cliff or something.
That's
That was in The
Homer.
Simpsons.
Yeah.
That's where that was from. Did I tell you one about the eel? It was in Japan. There was a lot of there was like I don't know a stag party or something where they decided to do was to get an eel from somewhere and shove it up this guy's arse. But because it was still alive, it started eating through his intestines and just bled to death.
Did he put it in head first?
Possibly.
See?
I don't know.
That's what you do. Tail
Amateur,
first.
amateur. If you're gonna stick a fish up your arse,
Yeah, listeners.
tail first.
No. Came over.
Someone, is that Knight Rider outside?
So it's saying.
Ding, 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 ding.
Poured up.
There's a story
Hello,
here.
Michael.
There's a story here. An internet entrepreneur from Maryland, which is in America, solicited a man via the internet to torture and kill her for the purpose of sexual gratification. Her killer was convicted of voluntary manslaughter and homicide.
Do you know what?
So she's like, come on round, kill me.
And I feel good about it.
I'll flick one off while you're stabbing me in the throat. Weird.
This is fucked up. Last episode, it was like laced with paedophilia the whole way through.
Well,
Nice.
for
This
your
one,
purposes, really. That was really good.
On request.
and this one is like murder, death, and rape.
Yeah.
But that's
Well, I
just
mean,
one section.
And I believe one of the Blender fans wants to talk about abortion.
lol. It says on the thing, you know, we put up what topics should we talk about? Abortion. LOL.
That's probably an abortion method. Just laugh. Hopefully, just shoot out.
Laugh too hard. Right, do I have another song to play?
Bob Dylan.
My computer died, so I don't know what's next.
What is it? Holy fuck.
Holy fuck.
What's a tune called?
Latin America.
How do they sell CDs? Can you write holy fuck on a CD?
Yeah.
It's like layers, it's like past the parcel of
Just put a star where the U is, or the C, or the F.
holy fuck. Is it heavy?
No. It's actually not as heavy as you think. It's all like upbeat and disco and stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Very
Really?
misleading.
You're loving it.
Slam it
It's
on. then.
choir. Holy fuck!
It's slamming.
They should do that, like, you know, like opera rap. Suck my
Rapper.
dick.
Rapper.
Where the hood at?
Harp.
Drop it like it's hot.
Someone did that on, like, Britain's Got Talent.
Yeah.
Is that what he's talking
Yeah, it was
about?
very funny. Did you see it?
No. Well, kind of. I've seen the end of it.
Poker face, my poker face.
Oh yeah.
Shorty got low.
Gaga.
I think
It's Lady Gaga time.
your guy, if he was better, it would have been better. He was kind of
Yeah, if he was good, it would have been class.
Yeah. So they should get rid of him
Whatever that means.
and get.
That's a great rule. If he was better, it would have been class.
Yeah. If it was good, I would have enjoyed it.
If that football team played football, it would be a football team.
If they had scored, they would have won.
Are you sweating, Rocky? Because we've been talking for 25 minutes.
I'm just like hovering over the space bar here.
Fucking hit it, play the tune.
Play that tune, slamming. Latin America.
Latin America. As usual, we're going to do our little comedy section, just in case somebody thought it wasn't funny enough. So we'll put in clips from actual comedians. And once again, I had to go and fish them out because nobody else can be hold doing it.
You. Who has time to be searching? The
Well, who
internet
has
for-
the taste?
well,
Me.
You have picked a couple of scorchers.
A couple of blinders. We've got a bit from Joe
Chuckle Brothers.
Chuckle Brothers.
To me.
To me, one of them's dead as well.
Is it?
Wasn't one of them not a paedophile?
Yeah.
One of them's dead, one of them's a paedophile.
That would have been a funny scennario. Did he actually say to me to you? Never mind, actually.
What?
No.
He said,
T-O, to me.
One of them dead right now. One of them dead right now.
yeah.
It was either Barry or Barry. I don't know what they were called. So anyway, first clip, Joe Rogan talking about ex-boyfriends. Very funny, mate.
You can just start calling those dudes that are your friends. Just call them up. All those guys you used to date. We're just friends. Come on. No, we're really good friends. Come on. We're very good friends. We're very close. Those guys are just hungry wolves. Sniffing the phone line for weakness. Hey, what's up? How you been?
Oh my god, what a surprise! I haven't talked to you in forever! I'm so glad we stayed friends.
Hey, me too, me too. So what's new? You still dating that guy?
Oh, you know what? I really don't want to talk about that right now. It's like, if you just talked to me just a little while ago, like maybe we could deal with this, but it's just like, you know, whatever. I mean, I don't want to talk about it.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
I don't want to be the girl talking to her ex-boyfriend about the problems she's having right now with her current boyfriend. I just think that's fucked up.
Hey, listen, Michelle, okay? You're my friend. All right? Listen, I love you, and I always love you. No matter what happens between us, I want you to be happy. All right? If I can give you some kind of advice to help you, then I'm going to give you the right advice. Now talk to me.
You're right, I'm sorry. It's just, here's the deal. Ever since we moved in together, we fucking never have sex anymore.
That's fucking crazy. Are you serious? What's up with that?
I don't know. I mean, it's like I'm fucking fat or something. I mean, what?
Hey, listen, it's not you. Okay, listen, you should not be alone right now. What are you doing? Look, I'm like a mile from your house. Do you wanna like sit down and have some coffee?
I really think that would be awesome. I could really use a friend right now.
I like Joe Rogan. He's class.
No, he's funny.
I was good.
Dan has a look
he
of
is
fucking
brilliant, isn't he?
disdain
He's
on his
absolutely
face.
brilliant. There's something about him that I think is brilliant.
Daniel
Sorry,
doesn't
shit.
like him.
I think he's absolutely died.
He's brilliant.
It's very funny.
Colin, good taste there. Well done.
Thanks, mate. We'll have to do something when I'm at work.
Yeah.
Like research comedy clips.
First, whatever comes up first, just stand-up comedy. Return. Joe Rogan. He's my fave.
He is good. He's very funny. Who have we got next? We'll play the Doug Stanhope clip. He's probably one of Joe Rogan's mates, I think, but he's...
Oh, great. Fuck's sake.
He's,
what is... Are you obsessed with JR, boy?
ER?
he's Comedian of the Week.
Oh, is he? Your
Yeah,
comedian
I've
of the
got
week?
a thing of the week, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Who was your comedian last week?
Well, about the 9 weeks before this week was Bill Hicks.
Oh, it's like a rollover.
Yeah.
Oh, fair.
I think
He
Daniel
held the
tried-
crown for...
I think Daniel was trying to catch you out there.
I was? No.
Yeah.
I had no malice in that.
I think you're just trying to be a dick.
Fuck up, Richard.
Sorry. I was out of control.
Jesus. It's getting a bit heated in here. Rocky's got a knife in his hand.
No! Tell him to stop looking at me like
I'm
that.
just butter and bread.
I'm just eating a kiwi, fur and everything. Right.
Yeah, cool.
Doug Stanhope, funny comedian, talking about the Bible, slagging off Christians.
That's never happened before.
So if you get angry, fuck you.
How many Christians here tonight? Alright, really? Hardcore? No, not hardcore. You made your own Christianity. Yeah. I mean, I'm not busting on you. That's what people do. If you just never heard of the Bible, how old are you? 32. No one you know ever heard of the Bible? You never heard of the Bible? Never taught to you? You were just walking through a used bookstore today and stumbled across the Bible like a pioneer. Little Lewis and Clark, and you're thumbing through it while you're taking a shit. Yeah, you can read anything while you're taking a shit, right? They put out, okay, let's say they put it on the back of fucking Captain Crunch. How about that? Right? Read anything on the back of Captain Crunch. How quick would you recognize that as true? Would you go, hey, this is exactly what I was looking for? Yeah, the fucking flood and the ark, and yeah, this sounds incredibly true. You'd throw it in the trash, would you not? If you've never, that's why they have to pump it into your head when you're still little and you get a soft spot and you're Santa Claus eligible and they fucking pump it all in there then, you don't know any better, and then they cork it in there with a whole bunch of fear, and what you do, where you go, I'm not hardcore, you made your own Christianity. What your brain does is it fucking, you believe all the parts that don't affect your life at all. I believe in heaven, I believe Jesus and the resurrection, yeah, sure. But the parts that affect your instincts directly, which is your real God, if you think about it. Your fucking brain grows around that like a club foot. You go, oh, we have to adapt here. No, I believe in Garden of Eden and all that. Yeah. Oh, premarital sex? No, I think that was a typo. That's open to interpretation. But I believe in sure. And yeah, love thy neighbor to an extent, except for that fuckhead up in 3B who plays Beastie Boys till 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna poison his fucking dog if it doesn't stop barking, but the Bible was written before Beastie Boys were around, so it's open to interpretation. You don't believe it. You don't. And this is how I know that those people, because every time you see a tragedy, whether it's 9/11 or a bus goes into a lake or a fucking grandma spontaneously combusts, whatever it is, you see people on the news and they're whining like cunts and they go, it's horrible, it's terrible, and it's tragic. But at least he's in a better place now. He's with Jesus. Then why are you crying? Why are you crying? If you, with all of your faith, your depth of your soul believes that your loved one is dancing around on a fluffy cloud in an everlasting paradise for all of eternity without a care in the world, happier than pinworms in a baby's stool. Why are you crying? You should be ecstatic if you really believe it. You should be calling all your friends on the phone. Did you hear the great news? Lightning struck my baby. Yeah, he's in a better place. God picked him. I told you he was adorable. Yeah. God spared him that average 72-year sentence on this shithole planet. Do you really believe that death leads to eternal bliss? Then why are you wearing a seatbelt? But you're just not sure.
That's class. That was good. Bit dark.
Bit dark. We're gonna get some backlash from the God Squad, I think, for that one.
Daniel, how are you feeling about that?
Yeah, I thought it was alright, to be honest.
Okay.
I just thought it was in a very
Well-
silly way. Thought it was
Ricky Gervais is next. Daniel, are you a fan?
Brilliant.
Yeah.
The bit about how AIDS came around.
Because AIDS is funny.
Yep.
AIDS is hilarious.
I'm laughing. Yeah, I mean, the theme is death today, so
Fuck, right enough.
right enough.
Fuck. It all just hits me. I'm pretty slow, like.
So yeah, Ricky Gervais bit about the origin of AIDS. Probably a lot funnier if you see it with video, but here's the audio anyway.
Roll it, Rocky.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, the funny side of famine. Cheers. I did do charity work before I was famous. When I worked at the Students' Union, the University of London, one of the first big charities I got involved with was the Terence Higgins Trust, the big AIDS charity, and it was mid to late 80s, and people were like, "What's this new thing called AIDS? What is?" I mean, it's gone from strength to strength now. It's doing brilliantly. It's gone global. So got its own day and everything. 1st of December, World AIDS Day. I don't think it'll ever pick up like Christmas. We don't do anything in our house. There's no decorations. But I discovered something. You're still learning. The first HIV virus was a combination of two separate viruses that combined in rhesus monkeys, and it made this rudimentary form of AIDS. And it was fatal to them, but this was passed to chimpanzees. Sometimes chimps would get a bloodlust and eat a rhesus monkey, and it evolved and mutated in chimps. And because we're 98.6% genetically identical to a chimpanzee, it was able to be passed to humans. And the first human contracted AIDS when he was chopping up chimp meat and cut his finger, although that's the excuse I'd have given. You'd have to come up with something, wouldn't you? You go to the doctor and you go, "Oh, I feel terrible, doc." Doctor goes, "I'm not surprised." You go, "Is it ME?" Worse than ME. You wish you had ME. You shouldn't be laughing about it. He's got terrible news. No, terrible doctor. "You're the first human to contract AIDS. Is that bad?" Can be. Still laughing. You should be... How would I got that? 2 ways. One, you were fucking a chimp up the arse. Fucking a chimp up the arse? Me? No way. How else could I have got it? Oh, I don't know. You could have been chopping a chimp up, cut your finger, that one. Choppy, chimpy finger, one. I bet he went straight out to the jungle and found that chimp and went, "You gave me AIDS." "Oh, what?" "You gave me AIDS." "I gave you a blowjob." "Shush." "No, I got AIDS from you." "Well, where did I get AIDS from?" "From eating monkeys." "I don't eat monkeys." "You're either eating them or fucking them." "I was eating them." That's how it happened. Always learning.
Ricky Gervais slams it. He slam dunks every joke.
He's a very funny man.
He's very, very good. Agreed. Daniel nods.
I'm
Daniel
gonna nod my
nods.
head, even though it is audio.
Yeah. This is what a nod sounds like.
heard.
Agreed.
Do you know what? That was a lie because you did not nod.
I know, but they don't
I
know
would
that.
yeah, but I would like you to.
They don't know that I'm sitting here with no trousers on.
Well, that's another
Lad in hand.
Okay. Well, tried to pick a summer song, couldn't decide on one, so I picked a song with summer in the title instead.
What's it called?
Cliff Richard, Summer Holiday.
It's by Yacht, and it's called Summer Song.
We're all going.
And it's just a nice wee pretty wee track.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Tell us another story about Dave.
What about the Elvis one?
Jehovah's Witnesses. They came.
Dave's a Jehovah's Witness now.
Roaring crowd.
This guy came round and I just
to the door.
lapped it up.
They came to the door like a couple of weeks ago, and he answered the door, and you sort of feel sorry for them because Dave just can't grasp any sort of he opens the door and he's trying to work out which one's the dyke.
Yeah,
that sort of thing, and
they're both blokes.
They're both blokes. Seriously?
Is that it? Is that it? He didn't hit any of them? Or
no, I was trying to formulate something. Jehovah's Witnesses, they're a weird crowd. Or a strange crowd. Get on to with Dave, but I may as well keep this going. They are strange though.
They are a bit strange.
They're no more strange than Christians or any other
because
religious fanatics.
What do they believe? Their crux is that Jesus sort of materialized into different sort of bodies. So he was like Jesus for a bit, and then he was like a Power Ranger. And then he played for West Ham for a couple of months. That sort of thing.
Neither wiser.
This is all gold anyway. But anyway, I'll just wait till that truck goes past.
Trying to think of some sort of football.
Right. So anyway, people send us some questions or topics that they wanted us to talk about via the medium of Facebook. So I'll just ask you guys some questions, see what your thoughts are.
And yourself.
And I'll ask myself a question like some fucking mentalist. Here's the first one. If you had a disease, what would it be?
Cancer.
Why?
You were going to go for king of...
Because it's commonplace, it's mainstream, I'm going to get it anyway.
It's the new AIDS.
Yeah.
Because if you were to pick a different disease, you'll probably end up with both. Is that your logic?
Well, I mean, everybody has cancer inside them. That's the fact. And then
would you not just pick chickenpox or something to be gone in about a week?
Already had it.
Is the flu, the cold's a disease, isn't it?
It's a virus.
Virus, whatever.
Whatever.
You're holding that microphone like a penis to your mouth. Eat it.
No.
You're the one with the image.
Yeah.
He's the one standing like that. Whatever.
What a morbid question. If you could have do you know what I'd have? Elephantitis of the dick. So
you don't want to be trailing something like that around.
Freakishly big and had to carry it now.
But then it becomes obscene. Do you know?
Well, if your bell end was the size of a basketball.
So whatever you get, like an orgasm, did you go...
Yeah, it's got tusks at the side.
Next
gets hunted for ivory.
Yeah. Poachers come up trying to...
Just on your penis.
On your ivories.
Next
question.
Someone said, what are your opinions on Facebook?
We've answered that, move on.
Yeah.
Did we? When did we do that?
We enjoy it. Daniel hates it.
Daniel hates it.
Well, I said why I didn't like it. You cunts didn't say anything about why is there still...
we did. You just didn't listen. You were too busy thinking, yes, I am right about that one for sure.
Well, what do you like Facebook for?
Because you can see what people are up to and keep in touch real easy. And
But your only argument was if you haven't seen them for ages.
No, that was he said that.
Fuck him. Don't you.
Well, I just think it's a good way to stay in touch.
Do you have any...
See what people are doing
Do you have any people that... if you, no matter what you put up, they comment on it at any time of the day.
Yeah.
They're always there just going, haha, well done, mate.
Yeah.
Well done, mate. I had chips as well for dinner. Someone else just put up the word World Cup.
I don't care for the World Cup. If anyone else does.
Why not?
Rocky, Daniel, there you go. You used to have a talk.
Predict who's going to win. Go.
England, you. Ireland, you.
Brazil. Brazil's going to win.
You said Spain earlier.
I know, but I like to keep it guessed.
Well, I'll take your answer.
I'll
take yours because then if Spain does win, and then I'll
predict the final. It'll be Brazil, Spain, South Korea.
There can only be two in the final. Sorry.
The luck.
Okay. So
fuck off, Daniel.
As I was saying before I was really interrupted by Grizzly Bear over here.
Grizzly man.
South Korea will make the semis. Germany will make the semis.
Oh yeah, definitely.
England, I reckon, will make the semis.
I've got a semi.
and who else? Some sort of outsider. South Africa's usually the host do quite well, but South Africa's not going to do quite well because they have a huge rape number.
Yeah.
Something
Yeah,
else.
yeah.
Next question.
Some
That's
other
enough World Cup.
topics people put up. There was, of course, the abortion law. Someone said, talk about clutchies.
Clutchies.
They were supposed-
Megan.
Yeah, Megan. What was her second name? You didn't read it, did you?
Look.
She put in there, talk about clutchies. I think she meant to write culchies.
Idiot, stupid bitch.
Jesus
harsh.
Christ. Here's a good question. Why is there always carrots in Boke?
Because you eat them.
I knew a guy who threw up a full chip.
I've seen that happen. I've done
Like
that.
a full chip. Like, that's like...
Full.
I
Not
bought
like a portion of chips, just like a whole chip. I'm like, did you swallow it or what? What?
I know someone that threw up a full shepherd's pie in the dish. With a wee basil leaf in the top.
I was drinking one night and had a kebab and then bulked it up the next morning and the chicken was just like pristine white with a red sort of chicken tikka around it and I was like, I could probably just
Omelette?
go ahead and eat that.
Oh.
It's horrendous.
Oh, it's dirty.
What's your worst Boke story? Do you have one?
I don't have. No. No.
You can't tell the Boke story?
Nah. Of Boke.
Have you ever had a Boke story? Do you have any good vomit
I'd like
stories?
fluky ones.
Okay, here's one.
Go.
I was sitting in a bar. I used to drink, and
Then you
I was
bought
just
then you
sitting
bought a high horse and now you don't drink anymore.
yeah. Me and my friend were sitting there drinking, and I felt like I was going to be sick, and I just knew I wasn't going to get out from where I was sitting. So I just nudged him and says, "Would you see this?" And I just puked up on the floor underneath me. But then it was like, and then we just kind of laughed about it. And then I had him again and done the same thing. And I must have done it maybe 6 times, just sitting there.
It sounds like one of those pull my finger stories. Pull
Just
my finger.
poked like 6, 7 times at my feet in the middle of this bar.
Nice. What bar was it?
Slisburn bar.
Schlisburn.
Schlisburn.
Was there carrots in it? That was what the question was.
I think it was like pure booze.
Talk about weird things in Boke.
You called up Guy Coleman.
Well, when I was at uni, we tried to be a bit fancy one time and bought this thing called a seafood medley out of Sainsbury's, which was, or any other generic shopping centre. But bought this thing, seafood medley. It had crayfish, prawns, mussels, and some other
Rotten.
shit in it, right? Made it with a pasta, bit of creamy sauce and all. It was delicious. And then washed it down. I was drinking Dr. Pepper. And just after that, I was like, just sitting watching TV, had a few Haribos, right? Sitting there feeling a wee bit sort of, oh, Jesus, feel a bit strange here. Got a bit warm, went into my room, took my top off, had a big rash up my neck and chest. And I was like, what's going on here? And just went into the toilet, did one dry heave, like, ugh. And I went, oh, maybe I'm okay. And then just straight away, total evacuation. But it was broken up. You want to see it? It was like an ad for fucking Haribo or something. This rainbow of like fucking tagliatelle, Dr. Pepper, bits of fucking fish, and then we fucking green and yellow bears and we mini fried eggs from the Haribo. Just it's absolutely disgusting.
That's awful.
Put me off Haribo for about a week. Next question: has anyone seen finger banging on the?
You have no.
No one's seen it.
No.
Explain to us again what that is.
I've had the misfortune of watching it.
Oh.
No one finger banged me. Basically, it's a video where
Fist banged.
Fist banged.
It's huge.
Leg.
It's a yawn.
Up to your knee.
Up to the shoulder. Basically, a video of a guy just lying there, fully erect penis, and a girl is stuffing 2 fingers down the center of his penis. So check that out if you get a minute. What other questions? Can you remember any more questions?
Oh, my computer's
How did I Am Fighter come about? Boring.
Yeah, no, go
That's
on
a
ahead.
boring question.
It's a boring question.
What was I was watching something the other night and I actually thought about, you know, the way the Ricky Gervais show has cartoonized them?
Yeah.
What would be sort of your cartoons? Like your
What do you-
cartoon form. If they cartoonized us,
This.
what would it be? You don't count. You've been in Shrek.
I think I'd be like a bird.
Don't talk to Richard like that.
Air.
See, no one knows who he was
Yeah.
pointing at there, so it could have been anyone.
Very
It
smart.
was you, obviously now. I would be a bird.
A what?
A bird. A
Brr.
Bear.
A bear.
Burr.
A bird.
Burr. I don't know
What would
who
you
you'd
be?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know,
You're like a scarecrow.
I'd probably be a Smurf or something.
You
Something ridiculous. Like.
blue Smurf.
Smurfs are cool.
You would be probably the Fester or the Adams family.
That's alright, I'll take
Just
that.
any bald
Any bald
Elmer
superhero.
Fudd.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who would you be?
man. A bear.
Yogi. Definitely Yogi.
Not a
What do
yogi.
you call it? Like the body out of Popeye?
Pluto.
Olive oil.
Pluto.
That's what it is.
No.
He's got a beard.
So, Michael Moore.
Yeah, you look a bit like him.
That's a good cartoon.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, the parameters have been broken.
right, is that it?
Have
Are
we,
done?
waited, have we waded through
Can we
enough
go home?
shit to...
Those were shite questions.
I know.
Stupid fucks.
Sort your lives out. Saying
Don't
it.
get
So
hard
that's...
ending this.
Is that the end of it?
Sing.
Sing a song.
There, Richard. Talk us through that.
The silent song.
Talk us through
Are we
that.
doing Colin's dirt on the end?
Colin's piece of dirt on the end.
Yeah.
Stick a bit of dirt.
We're
on.
gonna slap a bit of dirt on the end. It's a song by Chasing Status and Dizzy Rascal called Heavy, and it does exactly what it says in the tin. So it's absolutely rotten.
Right.
So don't press stop yet. Don't press stop.
Okay.
He's so trigger happy on that there.
We have to do sign offs and stuff.
That's okay. Just look at me and stick a thumbs up then next time.
Stick your thumb up where, dirty rat. That is all from episode 3 of Audio Picnic.
Thank you.
Shut up.
Okay.
Join us next time on Audio Picnic with me, Richard W. Crothers.
And me, Colin Geddis.
And me, Daniel Gay Watson.
And me, Richard Crothers.
Well, hold on. What does the W stand for in yours? if we're
Dick.
having
No.
yeah, illiterate family.
Martin.
What does the W stand for right now?
Win.
Not welted or women's problems.
No.
What does it stand for?
Wab.
It stands for
What does it
win.
stand for?
Win. Win.
Doesn't actually. That's just a lie.
Does.
Spell it like W-I-N.
2 N's?
W-I-N.
That's not a real. That's a lie.
William.
William. Oh, okay. Sorry, I asked.
Yeah. Well, I'll be losing any sleep tonight. Now that I know that interesting fact. Bye.
Jade.
Can I switch it off now? Yeah.
Yeah, turn it. Stop it. Stop it
Please.
immediately.